from not how many years for Truckee up to Tahoe City?
Well, that picture that we saw in there was, I believe, the 40s. You know, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember. You know, I've got one book since then, and some of these, you know, these facts start rolling together and everything. Does anyone know the answer to that?
What was the question?
The narrow gauge railroad that he built from Tahoe City up to Truckee was asking how long it was in.
So took it over standard gauge.
It was converted to standard gauge in 25.
He's right, I remember now. So it's still there now, is it? Yeah.
No.
It's not still there. Second World War, there we go.
They used the rail for military bases.
Is there anything else? Yeah, yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about the, what's happened to the deposition of the Queen of the Tahoe. That 169-foot boat. How far down in the lake it is?
It is, right during the beginning of World War II, one of the Bliss boys did not want any of his father's ships, and there were a number of smaller ones and everything, falling into the government's hands in order to turn them to scrap. It wasn't a very patriotic thing to do, you know, but that was the way he felt about it. And he sank it. And that's where she still is. Now, was there more to the question than that?
How far down is it?
I think it's about 250 feet down, I believe.
I think it's built to the
379 feet. Phil?
Yeah. That's as far down as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there have been, I got involved in a kind of a scheme, somebody raising money to raise a Tahoe. And that's been back in the 80s. And it turned out it was a fraud, you know, the guy was just collecting money, never really did it. So they told people dive down to Tahoe and they can look at it, but I don't think it will ever come up.
Come up here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had a good friend, his name was Joe Murphy, and he was a professional model builder. And he was hired by the Bliss family, or one of the sons, to build a model of the Tahoe. So Joe went up and was a guest of Bill Bliss for a week or so in delivering the model. And he was telling me that there were people constantly writing him about raising the Tahoe. And he was still very adamant about it was going to stay down there. So from what I understand, the wheel from the pilot house and the binnacle and a couple of fittings had been taken off the ship and were in Bill's collection. But the mail that kept coming in, he wouldn't answer. He just had collected, and then eventually, I guess he destroyed it. And he still, like I say, was very adamant. I think Hera at one time was very, very interested in getting it raised. And he met with no response either.
I've only been a 10-year resident in Reno. I was 20 years in Las Vegas, where we didn't talk about what went on at Lake Tahoe down there, as you know. But I've heard it a couple of times up here, but I think Phil is right. I don't think it'll ever go anywhere, probably. Yes, sir.
As an aside to what Gentleman Heino was saying, is salvage laws that apply in the ocean do not apply in inland water, in closed lake. And that's how the Bliss family is able to block any salvage attempts.
Okay. There is not much Bliss family left. There's only the two, I believe, as I say, Bill Bliss here and the lady back in Massachusetts now.
Bill has a nephew in San Francisco.
Okay, good, thank you. Anything else? Okay, thank you so much.